Largely, that's one of the themes, I guess, is pride for this. And kind of the point of us being here, period, is Decred. That should always, always, always be right at the front. And I'm going to talk about pride first. I'm a damn proud prostitute. Prostitution, at its core, in essence, is a beautiful service that caters to one of the strongest and most fun instincts that all animals have.
Hell yeah!
It is gorgeous. I should always and will always be proud of the services that I sell. Prostitution has also been criminalized, and we've been attacked very viciously for a very long time. These laws started in Europe about 200 years ago to prolong witch hunts that started to fail, and they had, since their inception, been an attack on women. I did not come prepared today because the last week has been super, super stressful for me, but
Okay, we love you. Rock it.
thank you. 167,924 is the number of people that were arrested or that were brought into prisons in the U.S. from their arrests in the last month. And to put that into perspective, I made a graphic. The average size of the average population of urban areas in the U.S. is 20,000 people. We are arresting and enslaving over 8 times that amount every single month. 1/4 of our entire country's populations have criminal records. 1 in every 12 people you meet, 1 in every 12 people sitting and standing here are convicted felons. And then I'm going to touch on white supremacy in the U.S. and where it's been and where it is now. The police in the U.S. are nothing but a rebrand of the slave catchers, and they wear the same badges, they perform the same service, and they serve the same function that they always have. That rebrand needs to go. We live in a city that makes billions of dollars in these buildings right here, makes billions of dollars selling provocative, that building right there, look at the heels. They sell the allure of sex. And then people come here looking for sex, and they spend $5.5 million every year throwing our peers in jail for the same exact thing that we do. For the same things that have gotten me off the streets, for the same services that I used to raise my children. The same things that have always, always helped me. I've never felt more like I sold my body than when I was in concrete making less than $300 a fucking week working 16-hour days. What I do now is fantastic. And when people try to tell me I'm selling my body, I'm not selling my body, I'm selling a service. Nobody owns me. However, there are people in the country who have a right, who believe they have a right to take possession of other people's bodies. There is a huge slavery problem in America. And it's not the Polaris feeds you see on Twitter, it's not the crazy backwards feminist preachers that feed you delusions of child sex trafficking and this and that, and call it the new slavery, or call it modern day slavery. We have very real slavery that has never gone away. These numbers that I brought were to show you. This is from women's prisons just in the last month, just the admissions that we had. There are 2.3 million people living in cages right now, right here, and because they're hiding behind walls and we put them in corners, they're out of sight and out of mind, and it's not something that we pay attention to nearly as frequently as we should. And it's not something we speak about nearly as frequently as we should. Right now I'm speaking to sex workers and supporters. I don't want this to fall right here, and I don't want it to stop. Everything that got said by Jasmine, I forgot your name. Chelsea. Everything that we share, the stories we share between each other, in the collective, everywhere, we need to perpetuate those things. They need to continue beyond